So I've posted recently quite a lot about sustainable marketing and more ecologically sound choices we can make when selecting marketing material. But today I wanted to talk specifically about one item that is probably one of the most popular things that we see from a branded or promotional merchandise perspective coming through our business, and that is branded pens. So I've picked three examples today. There are a plethora of different solutions and materials available out there, but I've picked three which I think are more kind of category headings and really sort of broadly speaking summarize everything that is out there at the moment. So the first of those is a recycled plastic pen, which is this one is made from PET, which most commonly is used in the production of plastic bottles. So that's pretty great little claim that you can make there and quite confidently say this pen is made from recycled plastic bottles, which I think is pretty cool. The second alternative is a wooden pen. So I don't know if you can see this, but everything that would be plastic traditionally in this pen is made from wood, and in this particular example we're talking about bamboo, which is double trouble because bamboo is pretty much one of, if not the most sustainable materials available to us worldwide. Hugely versatile as well. Bamboo and bamboo fiber is done in so much or what we do from a sustainable merchandising perspective these days. What's great about that as well is that it's biodegradable at the end of its lifespan. And then finally, this is my favorite because I think it's all kinds of awesome, but this is a plastic pen, but the plastic is SLA or biomass plastic, so that's more often than not made from sugar cane, but I think it can be made from things like potato starch. So there's no petrochemical, there's no fossil fuel used in the production of this pen. It's entirely made from biomaterial, which is great from a number of perspectives. But for me, what's cool about it is that at the end of its lifespan, it does biodegrade. There's none of those microplastics that you would get from a degrading single-use plastic pen sort of going into our water system. So yeah, fully biodegradable plastic pen. Look, I appreciate this isn't the most exciting of content to make your first LinkedIn video about, but I just thought that these three pens quite nicely epitomise everything that's great about sustainable marketing at the moment. It's such a small change that you can make to switch to a single-use plastic alternative pen and put your brand on it, not just from an ecological perspective, which is of course fundamental to everything that we want to achieve, but from a consumer's perspective, we know that consumer patterns and consumer behavior has changed and is continuing to change to the degree that sustainability and making more ecologically sound choices is becoming increasingly a massive purchase consideration to consumers, and that's only going to get more so. So in this day and age, to have your brand on a single-use plastic pen does feel quite archaic. The good news is there's lots of cool alternatives out there. These are just three of them, and I've been more than happy to talk you through any more. Thanks.